What up, YouTube viewers, and welcome to JesusDrawz. In today's video, I'll be attempting for the first time to paint on some As you guys can see in my latest videos, I've been messing around with acrylic paints, painting up a couple of canvases along the way. I've seen people who customize their clothes and stuff and whatnot. I thought that was super cool, so it inspired me and gave me the idea to practice on clothing, specifically denim. And I've never done this before, so I decided I'd practice on some stuff that I don't really care if I ruin. And this pair of jeans happens to be it. I got these at the mall, or not the mall. I got these at the thrift store for $5 freaking bucks, and guess what? They're packs on boy. These are like $60 at the mall. I basically robbed the thrift store with a $5 bill. And the catch is that I tried these on at the thrift store and I thought they looked good, I was checking myself out and whatnot. But then I went home and realized that my chicken ass legs look way more chickeny in these fucking things because they're basically the skinniest jeans you can get. And nothing skinny on me. This is skinniest 29 by 30. So it just shows how skinny these are. But if I ruin them, I don't even care. But the real star of this episode is Eddie Bauer jacket. Bro, got this at the thrift store and robbed them with two $5 bills. 10 bucks. This at the store is like 80 bucks. I got this for 10, so that's a freaking steal. And I really don't want to ruin this, so I'm gonna practice on those. Like I said, I'm gonna pimp this one out. It's gonna be super fresh. I already washed it, just to take precautions. Eddie Bauer, mid condition, so fresh, so clean. And I've been watching YouTube videos to prepare myself for this. And I ran to Michael's and got some textile medium. This helps with keeping your acrylic paint stay on the denim whenever you wash it. Apparently you can just use regular acrylic paint, not even have to mix anything with it. But I want to be more on the safer side and just take that extra step. This is Folk Art Textile Medium from Michael's. None of these products sponsor this video. I just go to Michael's, buy stuff, and create. And I got these Liquitex also a couple weeks ago. These are just basic acrylic paints. I had to upgrade the brushes for this because that kind of fucked my other ones up. But if at any point in time you like this video and like what you've seen, drop a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. But without further ado, let's get to the painting. Alrighty folks, so starting off with the pants, I decided to go with something simple, something that would give me a feel for what's the difference between painting on some denim as opposed to a canvas. And I went with something simple that I drew up a couple weeks ago on another canvas. I'll show you guys a picture real quick. And I just realized I gotta use way more paint and I gotta go over the line work and whatnot several times just to really make that paint stick. But other than that, it wasn't too different from painting on a canvas. Just make sure you stretch out your denim or whatever text you're using with cardboard. I used books in this situation and it worked good. And I was ready to start mixing colors for the next side of the pants. And they say in the instructions on the textile medium to do a 2-to-1 ratio. 2 parts textile medium, 1 part paint. I kind of just eyeballed it. And so far everything looks good. It's all been intact and looking just like when it was done. But all the colors that you will see in this video were mixed with basic colors like red, yellow, green, blue, black, and white. Because I think it's just better to learn color theory and know how to mix, primaries to get your secondaries and whatnot. And I just use a lot of white to turn up the saturation in my colors. I just like saturated colors. It's just how I paint and I color whenever I do. So that was that, and decided to go with an octopi for this side of the pants. It sounds weird, it's like pant, it's one side of the pant. I don't know, that whole thing throws me off. But anyways, I had to do something weird. So I made an octopi homie over here eating a cupcake. And if you didn't know already, octopi just love cupcakes. That's like their favorite dessert. And just went in with the black paint afterwards for the line work. And overall, for a practice run on these pants, it turned out pretty good. I was really happy. And you know, I had the paint on the back of these pants too, so I threw a face in the back pocket and one in the lower ass cheek area. So you know, one of them's looking at your wallet and the other one's looking out for people who be looking at your ass if you're wearing these jeans. In my case, it's team no ass, man. So there we go, that face with that kinky looking winky face. Alright, moving on to the jacket, I decided to take a different approach. Somebody actually told me to create like a white background to help, you know, be able to see my sketch a little bit easier, and also for the colors to pop out more. And hey, it actually worked, so I'm glad I did that. Used a lot of my white paint. This bottle's basically almost done. But anyways, then I got a black marker and filled in this background with a bunch of doodles. I just tapped into the old imagination box, and if I really had to, I would look around the room at, you know, previous doodles and whatnot to get inspired. But for the most part, it's just basic stuff that I incorporate in all my doodles. I don't know about you guys, but I know as an artist, I got this voice in my head. I call it Negative Nancy, the one that's always just, man, your art's not good, blah, 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 yeah, this sucks, this is trash. You know, whenever you're approaching new things, like this got me out of my comfort zone. So that Nancy was just straight up yapping more than usual, because I was just straight up getting out of my comfort zone. And when you get out of that comfort zone, it's a little bit, you know, uncomfortable, because you don't know how things are gonna turn out. And I felt like, man, as soon as I finished those doodles, I thought, damn, this isn't good. Is this really what you're gonna do on this jacket? Just a bunch of random shit, just like the last canvas video you did? But you know what? Fuck it, man. It was the best thing, and I'm glad I actually went through it, because it's dope, as you guys will see. Now, like I said, I used a lot of white to create high saturated colors, and I really didn't have an approach, a specific approach on how to color this. Kind of just mix things, try to be as conservative with the painting as I could, making sure I didn't waste too much. And that was pretty much the approach, and also there was no specific way of laying them all out. It was pretty random. I try to take the approach where you spread out colors evenly, you know, so kind of creates a balance. It's not like one color's too much on one side and it doesn't complement the other side. It all depends on what you're trying to go for, but I like to have things scattered so the eye has various things that it can look at. I don't even know how to explain that. I don't even know what that means. But anyways, before I get off random topics, I'm gonna let you guys watch some of the footage with music, and if I need to say something, I'll just butt in. So hope you guys enjoy, and I'll be back. Alright, so butting in number one. It's probably going to be the only butt in this video. Well, actually, I say a lot of butts now that I think about it. Anyways, I realized that when I was painting this, I needed to practice on my patience, man. Now, I got plenty of patience overall, especially when it comes to drawing. But with this canvas, when I first started it, when I finished the doodles, I didn't realize I was setting myself up for a long ass project. And I mean, it's dope that I did, and I'm not complaining, but I'm glad I stuck through with it. but it definitely took way longer than I thought, and I had to practice that patience. And also because my camera battery doesn't last very long, so there's a lot of waiting in between. But I had to wait anyways for this paint to dry up. And wrapping it up here, folks, you know I couldn't just customize the backside of this jacket, so I went in and customized the left sleeve of this too, with the message that I got over and over again when I first started this project and throughout the whole project. And that message is just create something. It don't matter what it is. Dabble in the new things that you've been thinking about, or just keep creating what it is that you're already doing. Just create something, man. Especially right now during this time where we don't really have much options on what we can do. Really all we can do is like cook, clean, eat, sleep, shit and all that. But let's also dabble in the creativity, man. And ladies, and you know, get to know ourselves a little better. Find out what kind of hobbies we like that we haven't tried yet, that we haven't picked up in a while. I honestly didn't think I was gonna enjoy painting on clothes as much as I did with this project. I kind of put it off for a little bit because it was intimidating, but I'm so glad I did, because now I'm thinking, man, what the fuck was I doing all this time? I need to be doing more of this. But you guys in the comment section, let me know if you guys want to see more videos on that. Thank you guys again for stopping by. There's gonna be a short little video of me rocking this attire. So all you ladies and gentlemen out there, stay safe, stay trill, keep it easy, spread spread the love and the peace. Don't spread negativity or the virus. Until next time, y'all. Peace and love. And I'm out.